Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. Nimasa This Week is brought to you by the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, the nation's authority on all things maritime. At Nimasa, our role is to regulate and promote all of the activities involving shipping, involving seafarers, involving all of the value chain elements that relate to our coasts and our oceans. The goal is to simply ensure that the oceans contribute significantly to our economic prosperity and the enhancement of our GDP. My name is Ubong Essien. As always, I will be your guide on this voyage.
I am Engineer Fidet Okhiria, Managing Director, CEO of Nigerian Railway Corporation. And you are watching Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. Please stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back. It's still Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. As always on the program, we'll begin with the DG's diary, and I will tell you from Abuja to Lagos, the Director General of Nimasa has been busy meeting with various stakeholders, engaging with various parties with a view to showcasing what Nimasa has in store for the Nigerian economy and, of course, for the Nigerian maritime environment. So we'll get to see a lot. Everyone is interested in dealing with Nimasa in one way or the other because the future of our economic sustainability lies in the maritime domain. You get to find out a lot more about us as to what Dr. Bashir Jamoh, Director General of Nimasa, has been doing. Aside the DG's diary, we're going to bring you a special about the Deep Blue project. Yes, this is Deep Blue season. And remember, we have told you we now have two hashtags, the voice of maritime and Deep Blue. Most Nigerians have been asking, what is the Nimasa Deep Blue project all about? You get to enjoy this showpiece that explains its concept in its most basic form. And that will enable you to appreciate how ready Nigeria is to police our waters and ensure that we prosper from our coastal status as a nation and our other regulars. So if you're ready, let's anchor away.
Nimasa's Deep Blue, calmer coast and safer seas. Security is priority. The integrated national maritime surveillance and security infrastructure. Coming soon, 21st May 2021. Powered by Nimasa. Nimasa would assist in the accreditation of professional courses offered by the Nigerian Navy and also facilitate the attainment of international convention on standards of training, certification and watchkeeping for seafarer status for the Nigerian Navy's training institutes. Director General of Nimasa, Dr. Bashir Jamoh, said this when the Flag Officer Commanding Naval Training Command, Rear Admiral Kamaruddin Lawal, visited the agency's headquarters. In his remarks, Rear Admiral Lawal congratulated the DG for the good works and giant strides he has made so far and for sustaining the relationship between the Nigerian Navy and Nimasa.
The command desires further assistance and collaboration with Nimasa in the area of certification for the International Convention on Standards of Training Certification and Watchkeeping, amongst other seafarers.
Dr. Jamoh, in his response, appreciated the collaboration of the Nigerian Navy in enforcing its mandates and underscores the importance of training personnel for efficiency and effectiveness.
My sincere advice is that some of your officers need to interface with Maritime Safety Standard Department to see what are those requirements are and what you need to fulfill in terms of accreditation of this certification. So in so doing, I believe we will be able to fast track the issue of accreditation of the Nigerian Navy's training institute so that they can have a very handful way of accommodating more Nigerians into the system.
The DG called for interfacing of the Naval Training Command and the agency to come up with an action plan with deliverables and timelines. The Flag Officer Commanding Western Naval Command, Rear Admiral B.J. Gbassa, was at Nimasa headquarters in Lagos on a courtesy visit to the DG of Nimasa, Dr. Bashir Jamoh. The visit was for the new FOC to familiarize himself with the agency and to sustain the cordial relationship between the Naval Western Command and Nimasa. The meeting later went into a closed-door session where security and pertinent issues relating to both agencies were discussed. At the end of the meeting, there was an exchange of gifts to commemorate the visit. The Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa, is partnering with the Nigerian Police Trust Fund, NPTF, to enhance officers' welfare for effective policing of the country. The Police Trust Fund Executive Secretary said the monthly revenue accruing from the Federation account allocated to the NPTF needed to be augmented to address the challenges facing the Nigerian police force. To enhance the welfare of police officers, the NPTF had decided to seek the support of well-meaning organizations for support. The Nimasa DG congratulates Honorable Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto on his appointment as the Executive Secretary of the Police Trust Fund and advised the NPTF to pay more attention to welfare, compensation, and rewards of police personnel for effective policing. He assured of the Nimasa's readiness to partner with the NPTF to make the police effective and efficient.
There is no way somebody can perform if his welfare is not adequately taken care of. So I think that's another area where the fund would be able to address most of the gaps we have. We will not fold our arms and see this type of wisdom introduced by federal government and interventionary policy to see the emergence of quick reforms in the Nigerian police took place. We will join our hands together to make sure the framework for the management of the Nigerian police has been adequately taken care of. The issue of security is everybody's business. So even if you are not an organization, if police come and say, no, assist us, you should be able to provide that security. Because today the attack may be on Mr. A, tomorrow may be you.
At the end of the meeting, both men had this to say.
Yes, Nigerian police may have their own problems or the other, but you can't find somebody who is being trained, well-trained and retrained, having a gap in terms of skill to deliver a very good policy in this country. So the lack of training of Nigerian police hampers a lot of success in terms of their well-being and in terms of performance.
I think we also use this platform and call for the good people of Nigeria, especially the well-to-do, to please assist the Nigeria Police Trust Fund, and they can do it through donation, whether in cash or property, so that we can make police personnel better, efficient, and effective, so that they can serve us better.
we were very much involved in exports. As a matter of fact, fishing was the second largest foreign exchange earner in the non-oil sector. So that is to show you how very well we were doing. And my generation, I proudly say it, as the president of Nigerian Trawler Association, we put the Nigerian seafood before the world market. We took them on exhibitions at our cost. The government did not assist us. But our reward was, oh, this is our product. This is from Nigeria. Products caught in their natural environment without any chemical, in a very clean environment. And it became hot cake, you know. So it was highly encouraging. We were not having the various issues we are having today. Unfortunately, things deteriorated to where we are today, and even it's become too expensive to operate. But I'm so proud that we've managed to maintain quality internationally, and our products happen to be the best you can get anywhere in the world. But you have these poachers, they have nothing, absolutely nothing to lose. They come, they are not licensed by our government to fish. They don't care. They steal the resources. They catch from bottom to top. What I mean by bottom to top, because we are highly regulated, there are certain sizes of fish you cannot touch. The very big ones that lay the golden eggs, you don't touch. The juveniles, you don't touch. But these people, they don't care. They fish from bottom to top, unchallenged. So I'm yet to hear, over the years of complaints, of sighting of those big vessels that come from Europe, Asia, to have a field day. I'm yet to hear that one of them has been arrested. And you will be shocked to know that we are losing in terms of billions of dollars annually from the stock they come to us to steal and go. You see why I say it's international conspiracy, and something has to happen. We've been calling attention, we have spoken. This is one of the things the UN should jump in and do something. Because to me, this is second slavery. The first one, you came, you took our able-bodied men and women to develop your countries. Now you are coming back to steal our resources, you know, and that shouldn't happen. I think Nimasa has been advocating for this to be stopped. I know they have they had some workshops, they've organized conferences, and they have been highlighting them. Some of us go to other countries to deliver papers and call attention to it. But we need to continue doing that until it's stopped.
Nimasa's deep blue, calmer coast, and safer seas. Security is priority. The integrated national maritime surveillance and security infrastructure. Coming soon, 21st May 2021. Powered by Nimasa.
The governing board of Nimasa
chaired by Honorable Asita, held a board meeting at the Eco Hotel and Suites in Lagos. The governing board chairman welcomed all board members to the first board meeting for the year. He especially welcomes Rear Admiral Abraham Adaji, who is joining the board for the first time as the new representative of the Nigerian Navy on the board.
On the board, we received correspondence that our friend Rear Admiral Olaiya had moved on to other national assignments. Another officer had been deployed to serve with us on the board. So we welcome our new representative of the Nigerian Navy to the board of Nimasa. We will continue to cooperate with you and your organization the way we did with your predecessor. The Navy has been our partner all along.
On the Deep Blue project, the chairman noted that though some of the assets are already operational, he called on all board members to support and be available for the official flag-off of the project in a few weeks.
This is the best time to get that project commissioned. I pray that in the next few weeks we will get it commissioned. Even though the assets have been deployed, it will be a very big thing for us to celebrate the formal commissioning of that project. So I want to appeal to all members of the board to please get ready at the appropriate time in the next few weeks. I believe you would all be invited to attend that program. Please make yourselves available.
Honorable Asita officially declared the meeting open and the meeting went into a closed-door session.
The Deep Blue project, they are the ones sidelined with the responsibility of bringing in the platforms that we will have to fight this maritime insecurity.
The Deep Blue project means the integrated national security and waterways protection infrastructure in Nigeria, with a clear mandate to manage, control, and protect Nigerian waters under the coordination of Nimasa for the harnessing of Nigeria's maritime assets and advancement of her coastal prosperity. Nimasa accomplishes this mission by harnessing the cooperation of all the security agencies within the country who serve as contributors of manpower from national players such as the Nigerian Navy, Nigerian Police, Nigerian Air Force, Nigerian Army, the DSS, and others.
This is the first time we're having an articulated, robust initiative that engages all the security services, the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Navy, the Nigerian Air Force, the Department of State Security, with Nimasa coordinating.
The project is embodied in careful assemblage of assets and equipment spanning human, land, sea, and air capabilities, all tie into each other for effective and efficient deployment for piracy prevention, pollution preclusion, deterrence of oil theft, and enforcement of IMO regulations domesticated by Nigeria as a signatory to the UN Ocean Watchdog. The Deep Blue project platforms include 2 special mission vessels, 2 special mission aircrafts, 3 special mission helicopters, 4 unmanned aerial vehicles, 16 armored vehicles, 17 fast interceptor boats, and the C4I Center.
At the ground floor, we have our own ammo tank 17. This will be taken care of by the Nigerian Army. We have 3 special mission aircraft. We have 3 special mission helicopters. Both the 2 will be taken care by Nigerian Air Force and Nigerian Navy. And then we have special mission vessels and special interceptor boats. This one will be manned by Nigerian Navy. Now, when you come to the command and control of this asset, it's going to be shared responsibility between the Nigerian Navy and the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency. So you can see tactically the issue of maritime security is being dovetailed to ensure that each and every person has his own responsibility. Where your own responsibility is tough, that's where another person's responsibility begins. So in terms of the issue of maritime security, we are going ahead, far ahead where we are now. What we are going to do in the year 2021 is the implementation and deployment of this asset. And hopefully, before the mid-2021, we will start reaping the benefit of this asset.
Welcome back. It's still Nimasa this week, the voice of maritime. And this is where we get to read from the Twitter handle of the DG of Nimasa, Dr. Bashir Jamoh, and it is at Jamoh Bashir. A lot has been happening, and we're going to hear what the DG is saying, how he is connecting on the social media platform, especially via Twitter. As you know, 1st of May was Workers' Day. And the DG took out time to recognize the value, especially of the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, those who drive our economic engine. And he had this to say: Happy Labor Day to all members of the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, who help keep our industry humming and running, and by extension, the Nigerian economy. You are very dear to Nimasa, and I look forward to hosting you soon to commemorate this special day. Hashtag Solidarity Forever. On the next tweet from the DG, we're still talking deep blue. Yes, hashtag deep blue. We are gradually getting there on calmer waters. Behold, our maritime security units, hashtag MSUs, aka Special Intervention Force, on board the fast interceptors patrolling the Lagos port anchorage to ensure a more secure and safe shipping environment. Many thanks to all on the team. So you can see that the Deep Blue project is well underway. Our seas are being patrolled, our coasts are getting the necessary covering required to keep seafarers safe and to ensure confidence in shipping along our coast and the entire Gulf of Guinea. There's one more tweet concerning the Deep Blue, and this time around, again, hashtag Deep Blue. Locked and loaded, our special forces have finished their training and they are ready to go. They represent the crucial human element of the entire architecture, given their expected interdictory role of tracking piracy and protecting our seafarers. Keep them in your prayers. So the DG waxes a little bit spiritual here, asking for prayers for the safety of these men as they do the necessary to keep our waters safe and calm, and to ensure that economic life by way of shipping and coastal activities can thrive and enhance our economic fortunes. So you can continue this conversation with the DG of Nimasa. His Twitter handle hasn't changed. It is at Jamoh Bashir. And the hashtags to use are the Voice of Maritime and hashtag Deep Blue. Remember also that Nimasa Official has some social media handles you can also interact with, as rightly displayed on the screen. And then if you're doing business with Nimasa, remember, Nimasa is the apex regulatory authority concerning all things maritime. Whether you're seeking to register a vessel, there are rules and requirements. We have a ship registry, or you are operating barges, or you're running a maritime institution or seeking to venture into that. Whatever you are seeking to do that is related to the maritime space, make sure you visit the Nimasa website as displayed currently on your screen in order to know the right steps to take and the right things to do and the right contacts to make. Thank you for watching today's episode of Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. And we hope you've enjoyed this voyage with us and that you'll continue to engage with the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency. As always, my name is Ubong Essien, urging you to stay on course. And remember, the voice of the sea speaks to the soul. Bye-bye.